gentlemen, welcome to episode 46 of the Roundtable Network News. I'm the French RTPWP Babylon. I am joined by Double J Josh James. Ladies and gentlemen, the news never stops.
It never does.
Never stops. And you know what, Josh? I am excited to talk about this.
It is a beautiful day.
It is Wednesday, April 2nd. So this isn't an April Fool's joke, ladies and gentlemen. Let us talk about Rusev Day.
Rusev Mutria, Rusev Machka.
That's right. Your boy Miro, a.k.a. Rusev, has re-signed with the WWE courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. Let's talk about it. Former AEW star Miro, known as Rusev, has signed a new contract with the WWE. He was spotted at WWE headquarters in Stamford, Connecticut to finalize his return. There have been no confirmation as to whether his wife, CJ Perry, a.k.a. the Ravishing Russian Lana,
if she's even interested in going back.
Yeah, if she will also return to the WWE. Fans and wrestling news outlets have expressed excitement, speculation as to how Rusev will be introduced to the WWE universe. Me personally, I hope he comes back with the Redeemer gimmick and gets redeemed in the WWE. Josh, what do you think about that?
I am down for him doing that. Like the Rusev Day gimmick is, he could still say Rusev or Rusev Day and all that kind of stuff. But the Redeemer gimmick, I think it would be perfect for him right now if he goes back to WWE. Like, I'm here to redeem what, in the WWE. Like, there's so many things I never got to do, and I feel like I got let go way too early. So I'm here to redeem everything.
I'm gonna tell you, man. He was flaunt. He left WWE, went to AEW, kicked a little bit of ass in AEW, became not a one-time but a two-time TNT champion.
Mm-hmm.
And then they basically WWE shit the bed. Let's call it AEW shit the bed. Let's call it what it is.
Yes.
AEW shit the bed when they let Rusev go. And WWE was like, yo, we need to re-sign him right now. WWE is the land of the big man. I immediately see him going right back after the WWE
U.S. title. Oh yeah. When you think of that title, you also think of Rusev. He had a good run with the title.
I'm excited for it, man. I'm so excited. I saw there's a lot of wrestling news, but that right there is the one thing that popped out right away to me. I was like, Josh, I need you online right now. Let's talk about Rusev Day.
Now we just need Aiden English to come back to be his ring announcer again.
That would be freaking awesome, dude. If Aiden English just showed up and was like, you know what day it is? Rusev Day.
Yeah.
What if he shows up at WrestleMania on a fucking tank again?
Oh, that'd be awesome. like the musical performance plays, and next thing you know, you just hear Aiden English
right out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Oh man, let's talk about some other great things. So also courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider, let's talk about the lunatic, Luna Vachon story. Okay. WWE has a documentary, is doing a new documentary on Hall of Famer Luna Vachon. It's called Lunatic, the Luna Vachon story. It premiered over the weekend at the 2025 Canadian Film Festival. There's no word where else is going to be the film's going to be shown, but a trailer can be found on YouTube. Basically, it's interview for the interview. People that were interviewed for this film are among those of Gangrel, former husband, Medusa, Mad Dog Paul Vachon, Van Herd. The official film synopsis is this. The story of WWF villain Luna Vachon, raised by a family of wrestling legends, wrestling was her first love. Reaching the peak of her fame in 1990s, Luna began her biggest hurdle was challenging the mainstream wrestling industry. Sorry, my phone just keeps blowing up with text messages.
That's why I turned mine down just in case.
Everyone is texting me about the Rusev thing, which is great. Where did I leave off? Reaching the peak of her fame in 1990, Luna's biggest hurdle was challenging the mainstream wrestling industry and their views on women at the time. She aimed to be the biggest, baddest wrestling villain that ever lived. But despite her success, both her stage persona and her reality started to blur. The guilt of abandoning her two sons to pursue her dream job. Being diagnosed as bipolar, abuse and addiction would prove too much. While the crowd yelled out "lunatic" to her in the ring, her ring in-ring heel character, what they didn't know was that there was a dark cloud of mental health struggles that plagued her in real life. Luna Vachon passed away in 2010. That is 15 years ago. At the age of 48, the WWE announced Vachon as a Legacy Hall of Fame inductee 2019. So this is going to be a pretty good watch, man. Like we can look at the preview on YouTube. Let's go ahead. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and put that preview up.
Now,
we are on the right to the preview, ladies and gentlemen.
I have not seen the trailer yet because I didn't know this was even a thing at the moment.
Well, here's the thing right here. Let's talk about it. Do the thing, brother.
Man, Luna Vachon was a badass. She was fucking tough.
Yes, this is Luna.
Women, they were an extra added incentive for somebody to go to the show.
You weren't treated at all as equal.
Luna really broke the mold.
From this day forth, I will haunt your very breath. Women could do anything. We could do anything.
She loved wrestling, and that's all she wanted to be.
I told my parents that I was going to be the WWF Women's Champion someday.
I told her she wasn't anything.
She knew the business. Everybody got like a decent payday for the first time ever.
We were our characters. And I stopped seeing that there was a difference.
Art imitates life. Nice mom into this crazy lunatic.
All of the women were scared of her.
She liked to party. Too much.
2 8-balls and 10 hits of ecstasy as a warm-up.
She hit my front porch with a car. Came in, she had a gun.
She had a dream. I know what that's about. And she followed her heart.
You can't quit when you're 2 feet from your goal.
When she came out at WrestleMania, I was so proud of her.
If Luna were here, she would look right in your face and go, "Why the fuck didn't you care about me when I was alive? Why didn't you give a shit when I was working my ass off trying to do the best I could fucking do? I made these women a place. I gave them a place, and you gave me nothing." Luna needed somebody to give a shit about her.
Dang.
Well, I gave a shit about Luna Vachon because goddamn it, she was double tough.
Yeah, she was awesome. I love the gimmick. She scared me as a kid because I knew like this woman could literally kill me.
I met her one time and she was that's when she was with Dave Gangrel.
Mm-hmm.
She was such a nice lady, man. Such a nice lady.
I've heard nothing but good things about her, how nice she was. Like Mick Foley has talked about her, like legitimately like a sweet woman. Just don't push her buttons. That's all you got. Push her
buttons. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just don't piss her off. So let's talk about the guest list, the updated guest list for WrestleCon in Las Vegas over WrestleMania 41 weekend. This is courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. WrestleCon announces the following updated list of guests for the WrestleMania 41 weekend gathering at the Westgate Las Vegas Resort. For more information, you can go to their website. Well, let's talk about it. Ahmed Johnson, Aja Kong, Aaliyah James, Alex King, A.A. Arn Anderson, Ashley Serber, a.k.a. Dana Brooks, a.k.a. Ash by Elegance, The Barbarian, Kelly Kelly, Bestia 666, The Berserker, Badass Billy Gunn, Bobby Lashley, Bret the Hitman Hart, Brian Cage, Brian Myers, Brock Anderson, who cares? Bubba Ray Dudley, Buff Bagwell, your boy Butterbean, Carolina Cruz, Celeste Bond, Dan the Beast Severn, Dangerous Dan Spivey, Danny Stratos, Daria Ray, aka Sonia Deville, Danielle Monet, the Man of 1,001 Holes, Dean Malenko, Deanna Parazzo, your boy Don Fry, the Dragon Kid, Duke, ELP, El Phantasmo, Elijah, Ernest the Cat Miller, Faye Jackson, Francine, Frankie Kazarian, your boy Gabe Kidd, Jimma, The Godfather, The Great Muda, The Guns, Hollywood, Haley J, Henry Godwin, Ho Ho Lun, Hollywood, my good friend, The Honky Tonk Man, Human Tornado, Indy Hartwell, Izzy Moreno, J-Rod, JBL, Jackass, James Ellsworth, Jasmine Allure, friend of the channel, Jazzy Yang, daughter of Jimmy Wang Yang, Jerry the King Lawler, Jimmy Yang, Jay Uso, Jim Ross, Jojo Offerman, Joe Hendry, Jody Threat, Josh Barnett, Journey Fatu, Julia Hart, Justin Roberts, Katie Forbes, Kevin Nash, Kingsley, Kurt Angle, Smiling Kylie Ray. I cannot pronounce her name. KZY, La Rosa Negra, Leah Van Dale, aka formerly known as Carmella, the Total Package Lex Luger, Lisa Marie Verone, Mandy Sachs, Mance Warner, who gives a crap about Manny Lemons, Mark Davidson, Mark Kerr, Marty Jannetty, Matt Cardona, he is always ready, Mackenzie Mitchell, Miguel Perez Jr., Mick Foley, Mickey James, Mike Chioda, Mike Rotunda, Mike Tyson, wowzers, Mina Shirakawa, Marino, the Murder Grandpa, Minoru Suzuki, Miranda Alize, Missy Hyatt, Moose, MVP, Mustafa, MXM Collection, Nadia White, Natalie Eva Marie, baby, Natalia Perez Jr., Nick Nemeth, hope he's not with Ryan,
Yeah, true.
Nina Samuels, ODB, Paul Roma, Paul Walter Halser, Penelope Ford, Perry Saturn, Powerhouse Hobbs, Psycho Clown, Raj Desi, otherwise known as Jinder Mahal the Maharaja, Red Velvet, Renee Michelle, Nichua Ric Flair, Rick Steiner, Rikishi, Rob Van Dam, Ronda Rousey, Sabu, Sika, Saki, Santino Marella, Soraya, Scott Steiner, Serena Sanchez, Shane Douglas, the other franchise, Shaza McKenzie, Shayna Wayne, Mama Wayne to you, Martinez, Shelton Benjamin, Sky Blue, SoCal Val, my man Sonny Ono, the man called Sting, Steph Delander, Tank Abbott, Ty Valkyrie, Ted DiBiase Sr., the homie Teddy Long, Tanel Dashwood, Tessa Blanchard, The Inspiration, Tony Storm, Trevor Lee, Tully Blanchard, Ultimo Dragon, Alicia Fox, Vix Crow, aka Alicia Fox, Warlord, Willow Nightingale, Zaire Brooks, Zoe, Lucas, and Yamamoto. All of those people and more are going to be live at WrestleCon, WrestleMania week. Ladies and gentlemen, trust me, WrestleMania week is probably one of the best times of the year. It is like the Super Bowl, the World Series, and the NBA Finals all rolled into one weekend event, ladies and gentlemen.
Sounds like a great weekend, actually, to be honest. It sounds like a fun weekend.
It's going to be a hell of a fun weekend, dude. A hell of a fun weekend. Speaking of fun weekends, let's talk about AEW All In Texas week schedule. Okay, so we know AEW Dynamite, Collision, Ring of Honor, Just Before Dishonor, and StarCast will take place as part of AEW's All In week in Texas this July, courtesy of Mike Johnson from PW Insider. All Elite Wrestling Today announced additional events to take place throughout the Arlington-Garland region as part of AEW's All In Texas week. I'm really glad they're doing this because they're trying to make their All In weekend like WrestleMania week.
Yeah,
that's good. If they worked with other indie shows, that'd be great too. So on Wednesday, July 9th, we're going to have AEW Dynamite will take place from the Curtis Caldwell Center in Garland, Texas, in addition to a special live episode of AEW Collision that will emanate from the Curtis Caldwell Center on Thursday, July 10th. So we got Wednesday, July 9th, Thursday, July 10th. Tickets available for both events starting on April 21st. 10 a.m. You can go to AEWTix.com and the Curtis Caldwell Center.com. On Friday, July 11th, Friday, July 11th, Ring of Honor will return to the Esports Arena in Arlington for ROH's Death Before Dishonor. Tickets for ROH Death Before Dishonor can be currently available exclusively as part of the AEW All In Texas VIP package. A limited number of tickets for ROH Death Before Dishonor will be available on Monday, April 21st at 10 a.m. You can go to ROHTix.com for that. Also on Friday, July 11th and Saturday, July 12th at the Shelton Arena, StarCast will return All In week. StarCast will feature meet and greets with AEW stars alongside other legends of professional wrestling, revealing panel discussions, exclusive fan events, and more. You can get the StarCast package as well if you go to AEWTix.com and StarCast.com. Then we have AEW All In takes place Saturday, July 12th. Special start time, 2 p.m. Central. So that is 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank God. It's probably gonna be like a 10-hour pay-per-view though, but who cares? It's gonna be at the Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. The event marks the first time a professional wrestling event has ever been held at the Globe Life Field and will air live on worldwide pay-per-view. Tickets for AEW All In Texas includes VIP packages are currently on sale via AEWTix.com and Ticketmaster.com. Additional information on All In Tickets Texas Week events will be announced in the near future. Fans interested in exclusive pre-sale opportunities can register to become an AEW insider by visiting AllEliteWrestling.com/AEW-insider for all the latest information. And you can go check it out at AEWAllInTexas.com.
Sounds like a really fun weekend.
That was a lot to talk about from this man, Tony. Yeah, it was a lot.
I mean, he does love to talk. We all know that.
I mean, and to say the word great like 512 times in like a 30-minute conversation. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, man, let's talk about C.W. Anderson, man. C.W. Anderson, friend of the channel, good guy. I love C.W. Anderson. This is courtesy of Dave Shearer of PW Insider. Major League Wrestling, MLW, has Battle Riot will be live this Saturday on YouTube. That is this coming Saturday, April 5th on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. And Battle Riot 7, emanating from Los Angeles. They have so many people that have been entered into this. It's going to be awesome, bro. C.W. Anderson enters Battle Riot. Battle Riot is like a huge fucking like battle royal type of deal. It's like their Royal Rumble. So MLW is doing it big, bringing in a star. Man, this basically Battle Royal is a 40 wrestler, no holds barred spectacular. The winner will get to face Matt Riddle for the MLW Championship, but Matt Riddle is actually in it, and the title will be on the line. So it's like basically Battle Riot is like a battle royal with a street fight, with like a street fight feel to it.
Oh,
they have wrestlers from MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL. Yeah, it's crazy. So far in this right here, we have 40 wrestlers. 40 wrestler Battle Riot match for Matt Riddle's MLW World Heavyweight Championship. We have Matt Riddle, we have Donovan Dijak, we have Kojima, we have Bishop Dyer, formerly known as the man with the End of Days, Baron Corbin. We have Atlantis, we have Barbaro Cavanero, we have Hechicero, Paul Walter Halser, Paul London, Filthy Tom Lawler, Atlantis, BRG, Bobby Fish, Blue Panther, MLW National Openweight Champion Matthew Justice, Kushida, Ultimo Guerrero, Shane Hayes, Alex Kane. I think we said Alex Kane already, but nope, we didn't. Alex Kane, Mr. Thomas, Brock Anderson, Jesus Rodriguez, formerly known as Ricardo Rodriguez, friend of the channel, Anthony Green, Virus, Juicy Fanu, Star Jr., C.W. Anderson, Okamara, Virus, Akuro Khan, and so many more. We also have MLW World Middleweight Championship on the line. Mystico taking on Tipiero. MLW Women's Featherweight Championship. Nakajima taking on Demio XEO. We have a CMLO Trios match. Atlantis Jr. and Star Jr. versus Ultimo Guerrero, Magnus, and Barbaro Castavera. Then we have our girl, the Kick Demon, Janaya Kai, taking on Hamawara. Yeah. I'm trying to say that fucking name. Amawara. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a pretty good fucking show, dude. MLW, we should cover it. I think we're gonna start covering MLW shows too, man, like pay-per-views. Because they have some great stuff. I mean, too bad Matt Riddle's our champion, but
yeah, that's the unfortunate part.
Because Matt Riddle's an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't like reporting anything on Matt Riddle, good, bad, or indifferent, because he's an asshole. So yeah, let's talk, and there's some other news. I don't want to talk about this, but we really should. We really should talk about this. You know what? No, I'm gonna save that for last. I'm gonna save that for last because I really can't stand talking about Janelle Grant and Vince McMahon anymore.
Oh yeah,
He makes me sick to my stomach even saying his name. But ESPN, let's talk about ESPN, man.
All right.
ESPN touts Cody Rhodes on Stephanie's Place, courtesy of Mike Johnson for PW Insider. ESPN issued the following statement. Episode 2 of Stephanie's Place premieres on ESPN today, featuring the WWE champion Cody Rhodes. I'm not going to say undisputed champion because he's just a WWE champion.
Yeah.
This week's episode, Stephanie meets with American Nightmare Cody Rhodes at the historic Center Stage Theater in Atlanta, Georgia, the former home of World Championship Wrestling. Cody shares his unique path to WWE stardom and what he envisions his legacy to be. Episode excerpts. Let's talk about this. WWE superstar Cody Rhodes shares a pivotal moment with WWE with Stephanie McMahon, produced by Omaha Productions in partnership with ESPN and the WWE. The 10-episode series follows WWE icon Stephanie McMahon as she explores the pockets of America that help shape the journey of some of the most famous names in WWE history. You can find these episodes on ESPN Plus. They'll also stream on Hulu, Disney Plus for the Disney Bundle Trio. So yeah, Stephanie's Place. I'm gonna watch that. I think it might be a pretty.
It does look fun. It does look fun to watch.
It does. That's a good word to use, Josh. It does look fun.
Because I want to watch it because I've seen a few clips of it and it looks really fun and it looks interesting. I can't watch it because I don't have Disney Plus or anything else like that, so I can't watch it.
Dude, you should just let me know. I'll share it with you. I got Disney Plus. I got all the cool stuff over here, my friend. So let's talk about I mean, there's like we can talk about well, this right here is important to me because I'm friends with the person who runs this. Let's talk about the United Wrestling Network launching a new season this weekend, courtesy of Mike Johnson and PW Insider. The United Wrestling Network announces things are getting chaotic on Championship Wrestling in 2025. We kick off our 17th year on the air. Dave Marquez has done some amazing stuff here. Shout out to Dave Marquez. You can see stars from AEW, New Japan, WWE alongside UWN Network's favorites. We got the UWN World Tag Team Champions, the Wolf Zaddies, meeting AEW ROH team, the Infantry. We got the producer, Peter Avalon, who returns with an announcement. Multi-time UWN champion and AEW talent Scorpio Sky takes on WWE ID prospect Ice Williams. AEW's QT Marshall has words with the UWN television champion, the outrageous one himself, Zicky Dice, and newcomer Maximilian, who has a manager by the name of Jordan Castle, makes his television debut. Championship Wrestling airs at different times across the different states and different states on Saturdays. We also can check out local listings for a show that comes on Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, with Memphis Wrestling on YouTube. So UWN has a lot of shows. Actually was wrestling on a show in Memphis, and the guy who was one of the owners of Memphis Wrestling was doing the ring announcing. He's also like one of the news reporters there. So it's actually a pretty good fucking thing. Have you been keeping up on Dark Side of the Ring?
Yes.
Okay. So this episode, courtesy of Mike Johnson for PW Insider, we talk about next week's episode, Dark Side of the Ring, will spotlight former WCW and IWFP champion Leon White, otherwise known as Big Van Vader. This episode will air on April 15th of the Dark Side of the Ring. Will also focus on the Atlas. Vice will also play an extended version of their Junkyard Dog episode that evening. Paul Jordan sent this information. Okay. Kim Wood on Brian Pillman's Mind Games and Bidding Wars, Dark Side of the Ring. Dark Side of the Ring is awesome, man. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched this show, and you call yourself a professional wrestling fan, you really need to watch Dark Side of the Ring. It totally brings a whole different view of professional wrestlers.
It's not always sunshine and glamour.
Yeah, I try telling people, I'm like, you think, like, people always say, dude, it's gotta be awesome to be a pro wrestler, man. You've been a pro wrestler for 31 years, but you travel all over the world wrestling. Yeah, it's cool when I'm at the hotel, or when I'm in the ring, when I'm at the event. But the hours and hours and hours of driving, the hours sitting in airports, eating shitty food, like, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. But hey, you know what? We do it for you guys, so yeah.
I haven't seen the new Ludwig Borga episode. I haven't seen that one yet. I haven't seen it, but I'm seeing it later on.
Yeah. So let's
But
go ahead.
the one I'm looking forward to the most, it got me curious, was is the Billy Jack.
Yeah, because we know him.
Yeah, we both know him very well.
So let's talk about the new the new NXT North American champion, your boy Ricky Saints.
Well, kind of AEW, because he is a former AEW tag team champion.
I mean, they referenced that on AEW this last week. A lot of stuff's going on. Trick Williams got attacked by Dark State. Stephanie Vacura vacates the North American title.
What was the point? Like, we all saw that was coming, but what was the point of her being double champion?
I don't even understand like why that happened, but you know, it is what it is, man. You know, we can talk about it. We can discuss it, but at the end of the day, that was an AEW booking. We talk about AEW booking sometimes. Well, yeah. That was an AEW booking decision. I think it's very stupid.
It is stupid. I didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Well, so let's talk about the updates for NXT Stand and Deliver, okay?
All right.
So we have a 6-woman ladder match to crown a new NXT Women's North American Champion. So far, we got Keilani Jordan, who was the first ever NXT North American Women's Champion, and Zarya. They've already qualified. We have for the NXT Championship a triple threat match. We have Trick Williams taking on Javon Evans versus Obafemi. We have the NXT North American Championship match. Ricky Starks, Ricky Saints.
There you go.
That's gonna be hard for me to get the Ricky Starks out.
Ricky
know. Saints takes on another AEW transplant, Ethan Page. Crazy. So next week we have on NXT TV, we have Dark State taking on Trick Williams and Javon Evans and NXT champion Obafemi in a 6-person tag team match. Jordan Grace taking on Jada Parker, Wesley taking on Anumara, and then we have Swipe Right. The name Swipe Right just makes me laugh. Brad Baylor and Ricky Smokes. Swipe Right. Taking on NXT Tag Team Champions Axiom and Nathan Frazier. We also have more matches coming up for the NXT North American Women's match, stand deliver, ladder match qualifier, all that good stuff. So NXT is actually pretty fire. It's a pretty good show. I enjoy watching it sometimes.
Yeah.
When I do tune in, I enjoy the matches, but
same. Yeah.
I just that having to win the belt and then losing it or dropping it makes no sense. But then again, I won the NWA Continental Heavyweight Championship while I was in NWA Pacific Northwest Champion. I had to vacate one title, so
I remember.
Yeah. But I made sure before I vacated, I made sure that I broke the record first.
Yeah.
So speaking of something really cool, I want to talk about this because it makes my heart feel just a little bit happy. Roadhouse, a Patrick Swayze movie from like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
It featured one of the most, one in the late 80s. It featured one of the most amazing professional wrestlers, the legendary Terry Funk.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, there was Terry Funk passed away earlier in the year last year. Patrick Swayze passed away as well. But Roadhouse, featuring Terry Funk, is getting a 4K UHD release in the UK. So all of my UK friends over there across the pond, you get to experience Roadhouse in 4K. That right there is courtesy of Mike Johnson of PW Insider. I'm excited about that because it's cool, man. It's so cool to have a disc feature like that with extra features, 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray. Yeah. So shout out to them for bringing that back out, celebrating Terry Funk, celebrating Patrick Swayze. Yeah,
that was cool.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and end this show with this. Ladies and gentlemen, This week, today in pro wrestling history. Yeah, I wasn't gonna read the other one. I'm sorry, dude.
I get it. I completely understand why.
We had one of the most historic wrestling matches in professional wrestling. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat took on the Ninja Warrior Ric Flair in the Superdome for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship today. We had Hogan versus Savage in the main event of WrestleMania 5. We had Brock Lesnar return to the WWE when he F5 John Cena today. We also had Divine Erickson and Freebird face off for the last time in World Class Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, today in wrestling history.
With that being, don't forget WrestleMania 11.
That's right. That's right.
Hi, Terrace.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us in the Roundtable Network News. I'm the franchise. Of course, that is your boy, Double J Josh James. We'll see you guys tonight for wrestling trivia and AEW Dynamite recap. What do you guys say to guys, Josh?
Bye, guys.
And don't be like, yeah, man.